Gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the 7 deadly sins of growing a beard. Now, the beard is probably the most socially appropriate symbolic icon of masculinity, and as a man, growing your beard out can be one of the most rewarding things you can do. In order to grow the best beard possible, though, one must avoid the 7 deadly sins of growing out their beard. What are the 7 deadly sins of growing out your beard, you ask? Well, today we're going to cover and discuss what they are and how to avoid baking them. Sin number 1 is not using beard oil. Hey, this isn't some sales pitch to get you to buy beard oil, it's just the simple truth. By not using beard oil, the skin underneath your beard is probably dry and flaky. I remember the first time I grew my beard out a little, and when I decided to shave, it was amazing how dry the skin underneath my beard had become. The skin was kind of white and a little bit flaky, and honestly, it was pretty disgusting. The flaky skin leads to dandruff. Don't be that guy. Use some beard oil. Beard oil helps to condition the skin underneath your beard. It gets it in good shape. And that means that there's less itch, there's no white flakes, and there's no beard dandruff. The beard oil also helps to condition the beard hairs, which means that your beard will be softer, and that will make the woman in your life a little happier. Beard oil can also be scented, and it makes you smell better too. Using beard oil is really a win-win-win.
Wow, winning.
So make sure that you use beard oil and avoid sin number 1 of growing out your beard. Next up is sin number 2, and that's not brushing your beard. Hey, I've heard those guys out there say it before. Real men don't brush their beards. Hey, we get it. You think you're a tough guy, but your beard still looks like crap regardless. The fact is, the longer your beard gets, the more you need to brush it. Not only does brushing the beard help the appearance by training the beard in which direction to grow, it also is good for the skin underneath your beard. Just like beard oil, the brush helps to remove dandruff from building up underneath the beard, so don't be that guy that lets your ego hold your beard back from being great. Grab a beard brush and avoid this sin. Next up is sin number 3, shaving your neckline too high. As a first-time beard grower, the location one chooses to shave their neckline can make or break their beard. Your natural instinct will probably be to shave at your jawline, but this is incorrect and will look really bad once your beard starts to grow out. It can also draw attention to a double chin if you happen to have one. If you decide to shave your neckline, I would suggest open your mouth as wide as you can and shaving at the imaginary line where your head attaches to your neck, like this. Doing this will allow your beard to grow down properly and it will look nice and thick as it grows out. So make sure you nail the neckline and avoid beard sin number 3. Next up is sin number 4, and that's trimming too soon. So somewhere around the 6-week point of growing your beard out, you may start to notice that your beard's starting to look a little longer or a little thicker on one side of your face compared to the other. You may be tempted to get the scissors out and to make a little trim. My advice, based on personal experience, is not to trim too soon. Here's what will happen. You'll make that trim and everything will look great for about a week, maybe even 2. Then all of a sudden, the side that looked shorter and less thick 2 weeks ago is suddenly looking longer and thicker than the side that you just trimmed. The reason is because the hair is growing in different directions, and as the hair is starting to grow out and get longer, it's getting heavier and it starts to lay differently, changing the appearance of your beard. Pretty soon you'll be trimming the other side to get in a match, and it becomes this vicious cycle. 3 months is the recommended time to wait before trimming your beard to avoid this beard sin. Next up is sin number 5, washing your beard incorrectly. So hey, your beard hair is just like your head hair, right? So you can use the same shampoo on both, right? Wrong. The makeup of the beard hair is much different than the makeup of the hair on the head. When you wash the hair on your head, the goal is to remove oil so it doesn't look greasy. When you remove the oil from your beard though, it just makes it look defeated. The skin underneath your beard will also suffer and could cause dandruff. To avoid this beard growing sin, make sure that you're washing your beard with the wash that has been specifically designed for the beard. Next up is number 6, neglecting the mustache. I personally think that a good mustache can make or break an awesome beard. Sometimes I'll see guys who have their mustache trimmed down to almost nothing and it just looks weak. Other times, God forbid, I see those beards with no mustaches at all, and that's a really rough one to see. A nice, full, well-groomed mustache really sets a great beard apart from your average beard. Of course, growing the mustache out takes some time. It's one of the slowest growing parts of the beard, so be patient with it and you can avoid this beard growing sin. And finally, it's number 7, giving up on your beard too soon. Hey, we've all been there. There are times when you think to yourself, okay, this is enough. I'm just not meant to have a beard. maybe you had a bad beard day, or maybe somebody said something negative to you about it. But just hang in there. It's crazy how much difference a day or two can make on the way you feel about your beard. Oftentimes a guy gives up and shaves off weeks of growing, only to instantly regret it. Don't let an impulse filling take control and ruin your beard dreams. Really think about it and give it some time before you decide to call it quits on your beard. You'll be glad that you gave it that extra thought. So there you have it, guys. You've been warned. Go and sin no more. Now that you know the 7 deadly sins of growing a beard and how to avoid them, you can be well on your way to having that glorious beard that you've always wanted and other guys can only dream about. And hey, if you screw up along the way, no need to worry. That's the good thing about beards. They all grow back. Thanks for watching, fellas.